Welcome everyone to the Launchpad. My name's Zachary Aubert and I'm the host here at the Launchpad. Here at TLP we cover everything space.
Milliseconds. Air cushion that will kick up the.
So, I had a different plan for today than what played out, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Kinda. I might have wasted a whole bunch of time and energy researching something that I might have decided not to cover. I think I might still cover it. I just need to give it a little bit more time. I'd like to see, there's gonna be more that comes out within the next couple days, and I'd like to wait on that. So, you probably know what it is if you've seen my content before, or even just like go through anything that I've covered consistently, then you probably know what it is. But, um, dude, I just want to say what it is, but I think it's obvious what it is. Fucking, it's the content cop, dude. The thing is that, oh man. For one, Ethan, respectfully and politely asked, he didn't make anybody, which is what I saw some people saying, unfortunately. Or he wasn't like, you don't have to. I'm choosing respectfully not to cover it until Ethan has more. And I'm gonna check the Ethan Klein channel again, just to make sure he hasn't said more. But he respectfully asked nobody to cover, or not nobody to cover it, for just not to talk about it, and try not to dwell about it until, and try not to dwell about it, and just wait until he comes out with more. Let me try. Nope, nothing on H3 Productions either. So we will just have to wait. I will say I'm very torn. I thought, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't want to say any opinions on it until more comes out. And that's not what this video is about. This video is a silly, goofy video about Katy Perry going to space and spending all of our taxpayer monies. Did she pay for this at all? I'm sure she at least paid a little out of pocket. I mean, I know that, like, we paid for the rocket and stuff, right? But, like, she had to have at least paid for it, like a ticket or something? Or did we just, is this just a state, is this just a government funded, not state run, so is this a government funded program? We'll be watching more. These are just clips without people talking. I'll go and find like news clips that are longer. I just don't want to watch a bunch of people commenting on Katy Perry going to space because I'm commenting on Katy Perry going to space. I'm just kidding. I just think
Melissa.
a little is redundant the right word? I don't know. It just seems silly to be watching somebody to be commentating on somebody commentating on Katy Perry going to space, but I mean I do that a lot. I comment on other people commenting on things. So I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think that I have put this stream off too long, and that's the issue right now with me because I had like this whole big long document, dude. I've been working so hard all day on this shit, and it just doesn't even fucking matter because I ended up, when I tell you it was the last fucking minute that I changed my mind, I'm not lying to you. That's why it's so fucking late that I started streaming because, like, yeah, dude, I just had to change my fucking mind at the last minute. I was like, I don't know, well, for one, I forgot until it was reminded to me by an iDubbbz fan, weirdly enough. And I don't even know specifically if that's what he said, but I think it is. The more I thought about it, I was like, out of respect for um, Ethan and Neela. Ah. Out of respect for Ethan and Neela, I will just wait. And I mean, and I have other that I just feel that I can't mention right now. I gotta go get something to drink. And then we'll get into Katy Perry going to space. I don't think there's anybody here yet anyway. Okie doke. Yeah. Hello. So, I don't know if you're. I think you're still here, but so I was gonna cover. Um, I, I guess I could still cover what I was gonna cover, but now it feels weird. I was gonna cover the content cop. That's what took me so long to get on because I kind of changed my mind at the last minute, to be honest. So, like at the very last minute, I compiled so much on. Because here's the thing: is that I was gonna do something else, and I still believe what I was gonna cover is relevant. Um, but and important for that matter. But at the same time, the longer I watched the content cop, it kind of felt like okay. So when it first came out, I think everybody, Ethan especially, and like even like the viewers like myself were like Ethan's audience. I'm speaking for personal experience. Was very taken aback at first and upset like because like for me personally it was only like I've known in the context of H3 and iDubbbz like I've known them as a working pair for so long and it just like upset me that Ian's gonna come back in the first time in forever and it's gonna be against Ethan and it was just like everything looks so dystopian for for like an hour and a half of my life. But um it's dramatic, of course. But I was like the longer I watched it and I think that Ian had some misguided points that were from a good place. Um maybe even some okay points at sometimes. But I think what really hit home for me was the end when he had Denims and some of the other creators say like one nice thing about Ethan. I thought that was really cool. I like that a lot. Especially like the nostalgia of like the H3 music in the background. Like that was awesome. Um, yeah, that was really cool. And having you should watch the whole thing. I feel obligated not to watch it, but at the same time, does it really matter if I watch it? Because like I'm like nobody. It's just me and you right now. You know what I mean? Like, does it even fucking matter? Because like Ethan just asked, and I don't even know if this is true. Like, I don't even know if I remember this exactly, but I saw in like somebody on Reddit. I saw which is not the most reliable source, but I saw on Reddit somebody said that Ethan asked his audience not to talk about it until he was able to talk more about it. And I didn't know if that was true or not. I don't remember if he said that on stream or not. Um, frankly, I don't think it matters regardless. And I don't even think he did say that. I might still cover it. I already put Katy Perry in the thumbnail. But it's not where my heart's at. And I'll be honest, I kinda had like he kept pausing it. He was made. He probably like Dan suggested should have just waited and watched it. I mean, it's pretty ballsy to just like watch it right out the gate. I think that was also partly part of the part of the problem. If he would have watched it to fruition and watched it all the way to the end, got mad, like did everything that he did, and then watched the part with just the very end, I think he would have felt a lot better. And then he hit the button when AB clicked, and I just clicked off. Yeah, I noticed that too. Ethan said, which who knows if this is true, when they came back, he said that AB said like personal information or something. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Could be true, could not be true. I have no idea. That's just what he said. But I won't lie. When that first happened, I was like a little sussed out too. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? But I was hoping that they would give some sort of explanation. Uh-huh. After seeing how nasty E and H were to AB, I always wonder what really goes on with the button now. Yeah, I feel. The one like clip when they were in court or whatever, the content court. Is that content court? I won't lie. I can't lie to you. I had like a whole hit piece written, not on Ian, on Anissa. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I had a whole hit piece written on Anissa. I still have it written, and I've actually had this for a while now. At least half of it I built on it today. But I've had this written for quite a while. I just it was like it was never enough like for me for whatever reason, and then I had that feeling again like after I watched the content cop all the way through. I had that feeling again, like I was like I just don't think it's an I don't think it's enough. It is enough. It is what she did, what she has done, in my personal opinion, in terms of, and I'm not even going to talk about like where everybody tries to call her a succubus, and and like how she is in her relationships. I'm not even in none of that. None of that. Literally, I'm accusing her of not being a girly's girl, not being a girly. She's not. She has been consistently very rude to multiple women. For no reason, no reason whatsoever, and consistently backstabs her friends. It has always rubbed me the wrong way about her. It has nothing to do with her being Idubbbs' wife. Like, it absolutely does not. It has always pissed me off about her, though, and I was just waiting for her to do that with Gila. She is not a very savory person. Like, and it's unfortunate because when I say this, it makes it sound like I'm agreeing with like the right wing douchebags that just like hate her for being an OF girl, and that's not what it is. I don't like her because she's not a good girly. She's very mean to other girls. Like she's a mean girl. Um, so all of the evidence that I have against her is just about that. It's just about her being mean to other women. Literally, it seems like at times just for the sake of it. And the only reason that I was going to do that, bring all that back up, dredge all that back up, was because of how hurt Gila was at Anissa specifically. I was just like, I don't know. I was like, okay, so finally happened. Like she has done it to Gila, she has done it to literally everybody in her immediate circle. And I'm sure that she will do it to Denims eventually. She will backstab her Casey Tron, all of them, all of them. She will backstab all of them. Um, she actually had a podcast with Denims. So, uh, we could cover that, or we could cover Katy Perry going to space. I will let you pick, Eric, because I truly don't know what to do anymore. I suppose we could cover both, but I made a whole Katy Perry going to space thumbnail, and I think it's pretty. It's got stars in it. But okay, cool. It's cute, and I mean it's not cute. It's like they wasted our taxpayer money on some bullshit, but it's cuter than what Anissa has to say about certain women, which is not nice. Oh, it really, yes, and I do know that's fine, and I'm not too worried about that. Um, but now I feel. Um, no, I appreciate that. I do. I think that yeah, it's a little sillier, Katy Perry going to space than Anissa like outright calling like. It really has more to do with Anissa than H3 even at this point. Um, my documents anyway that I had. But it just looked so weird sitting there on the side of my like with the little tabs. You know, I've been doing this little thing where like I'll keep all of my information that I've compiled in like one little tabbies tab group and it's so weird because I had put like it was like Anissa. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do both. But it was like Anissa in one tab. And then it was like um iDubbbz in the other tab and I looked over at it and I was like I don't know. I don't know and I just deleted it. I have all the information still, but I just took it off the side of my screen. I didn't want to look at it. Let's watch Katy Perry go into space and then I will decide. um I have a feeling, I really do. I have a feeling that um, possibly, and I'm back at it again. I have such bad ADHD, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. I just gotta watch Katy Perry going into space. This is actually technically her getting back from space, this clip. Um, I was gonna say, I feel like after Ethan watches the full content cop, in my hope, in my opinion, and truly, if this doesn't happen, I will be very disappointed. I really will. And that's saying something because I excuse a lot for Ethan because I truly do like really enjoy the show and it has like brought me a lot of solace over the years. But I really think that he should watch the end of it at least with open eyes. Not even necessarily from what the streamers are saying, but the fact that iDubbbz was willing to do that and that and I really think that the psychologist in Seattle guy seems to genuinely care about Ethan's mental health and that you know, I hope, and I'm sure that Ethan will at least acknowledge that from psychologists in Seattle. I hope he acknowledges it from Ian too. I really do. And that is all I'm going to say about that for now. Well, at least about the content cup. I'm done with it. After that, that's all I'm going to say. And then maybe Anissa, which is unrelated.
Milliseconds. Air cushion that
I'm surprised I caught the stream early this time. I don't know. I've been. It's really late that I've got here, so it's silly. I'm surprised that. Yeah, I'm surprised that anybody showed up. I actually should watch the full video. It's sad because I used to love H3 and I watched every episode, even when they had the first old podcast video. I did too, yeah. Yeah. When Ian first joined the podcast, yeah. Yup. I mean, I didn't really know it. I was like not like too young for it. I didn't really know like what I was consuming, but I remember seeing Vape Nation. I've been watching since the Vape Nation days. I mean, all right, we're gonna watch Katy Perry going into space. God damn it! I need to stop thinking about the content comp, but it's like living rent free in my fucking head right now. Okay, for context, this little bucket has 5 of Hollywood's most elite in it, and it is very gently gliding down from the from space. They were only up there for like 11 minutes. It's pretty silly. This whole thing's pretty silly. I've even seen some like conspiracy theorists saying that it's fake, and it's like I'd rather it be fake, to be honest, because this seems like a waste of time and monies. And also, isn't Katy Perry? I guess I could do that. I could like bring up the Dr. Luke shit. That'd be a really like interesting connection. Cause like, meanwhile, while Katy Perry's up in space for 11 minutes, her main cohort is down on Earth, just like wreaking fucking havoc on behalf. I guess I don't know. They're not that close. Did he work on her? Yes, he did. He worked on her new album, the Woman's World album, the feminist album. The producer that R-worded Kesha worked on that album that she just released like not 3 months ago, and then she decided to go into space.
That will kick up the dust. It's a very soft landing despite the sporty perception. There it is.
Got the Kardashians sitting courtside.
Down. Congratulations and welcome back to Earth.
Fuck yes! I'm so glad they made it back. Everybody was so excited for them. That was so exciting. What thing float to the fucking ground? That was hype as shit, dog. Hold on. I hope it shows them getting out of the capsule. I'm gonna try to find that because like Katy Perry gets down on the fucking ground and kisses the ground.
Babies.
You're over here. Yeah, go see him.
Where? I have to go
Right
there.
there.
Okay.
There's Jefe Bezos. Her little fucking flower, dude. I have it in the thumbnail. Why did she bring that with her? She's such a silly goose.
Katie!
The world's first silly goose to go into space, dude. Look at the way she's kissing the ground. You were up there for 11 minutes. Girly, you're a minute. She's the silliest goose to ever leave orbit.
Thank you.
No, you're not the crier of the group.
Killer of the group.
No, you are not.
I'm crier.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
I feel super connected to love.
To love? Did she say to love or to like? I don't. Either way, it's silly.
So connected to love. I think
Love.
this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much
She experienced this in 11 minutes.
love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
We had these incredible shots of Daisy watching you as the rocket. It'll make me cry. As the rocket's going up, and she was so proud. Just kept saying, "Mommy, mommy."
I'm so
And
sorry. But she just got in the damn thing. I don't know why she's being regarded and revered as some sort of hero. I mean, there's been there have been other female astronauts that have done extensive training that were like put through like actual shit. Katy Perry just like got in the damn thing. She's still wearing makeups. She's got eyeliner on.
I know you'll feel the same way when you watch it. And you brought a real life Daisy up.
That's
it was
right.
important for you, not only because it's your daughter's name, but why else was that important to bring it up?
I'm not gonna talk shit on that. That's kind of sweet. But the picture of her holding the flower is still silly. It's still a silly ass picture, and I'm not.
These are common flowers, but they grow through any condition. They grow through cement, they go through cracks, they grow through walls. They are resilient, they are powerful, they are strong, they are everywhere. Flowers are, to me, God's smile, but it's also a reminder of our beautiful earth.
I wish she would make this more about her daughter, and less just like a haiku, like a poem. Sounds like she's just like trying her best to sound as profound as humanly possible.
Earth and the flowers here and God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us, and even in a simple daisy. So to really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it and protect it.
Gail shared with us the song that you sang when you got up there. What a wonderful world.
Okay.
Why was that important to sing that particular song?
I've covered that song in the past, and obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship, because I had no clue that one day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space. But I think that it's not about me. It's not about singing my songs. It's about a collective energy in there. It's about us. It's about making space for future women. And
I would just like to point out as well, if there's anybody in this world, there's a reason that Katy Perry doesn't talk that much, okay? Anybody in this world that doesn't think Katy Perry is conservative as dog shit, they are fucking probably, I'm not gonna say this for a fact because I don't want to be sued, but they're probably definitely wrong, okay? Regardless of his beliefs at that point in time, she was married to Russell Brand. He's a conservative conspiracy theorist. And most of the people that she chooses to be around are also as such. She just chooses not to talk about it. So I hate the hippy dippy lovey bullshit that she's doing. Because like she used to be a little edgy edgelord teen too. She doesn't mention that shit, but she was also a little edgelord. So it's like, girl.
and taking up space and belonging. And it's about this wonderful world that we see right out there and appreciating it. This is all for the benefit of Earth.
You have done so many incredible things in your life, selling millions of records, selling out stadiums. Where does this experience rate for you?
This experience is second to being a mom. Yeah, that's it. And that's why it was hard for me to go.
Is she currently married? She's married to Orlando Bloom, right? Or no? Oh, okay, so she's not married yet. I thought I got her. No, they're just engaged. She is currently engaged to Orlando Bloom. I was gonna say, fuck Orlando Bloom then, I guess. He's not as good as going to space.
To go because that's all my love right there. and I have to surrender and trust that the universe is going to take care of me and protect me, and also my family, my daughter, because like I am full up from being able to get that gift of being a mom, and to go to space is incredible, and I wanted to model courage and worthiness and fearlessness.
You did. You said you wanted to go to space for the fearless women in.
Listen, I have a feeling, for one, that they wouldn't have put as many people. I'm gonna go ahead. I heard it was 11 minutes, but 3 minutes is even funnier. So this person said she went there for 3 minutes. Art Ninja. Hilarious, if that's true. I heard that it was 11 minutes. I think I also heard 5 minutes. The little picture of her holding the flower, I want to just find. She's just, look, it's like a fucking album cover, I swear to God. She's just like, look, I got a little flower. I mean, it's kind of cute. I can't lie. It's kind of sweet. And then this one down here too. And she's like, you would never, just by looking at that face, you would never imagine that she was supporting a monster. Just don't think about it. Just look at her little flower that she's holding. And that she went, just think about the fact she went to space. Don't think about the fact that she's supporting the person that abused Kesha. Just think about the fact that she's going to space. Do you think that's what this is, maybe? That's just a conspiracy theory of mine, but do you think that, like, maybe she heard about this opportunity and she was like, oh, fuck yeah. Then nobody will think about how I hired Dr. Luke on my newest album. After he had a public court case with Kesha about abusing her. What an awful person she is.
Women in your life as well, your sister and your mom. What was their reaction when you got to see them after you got off the
I was gonna say I feel bad for going so hard on her, but I just have to keep reminding myself that she supports him, and then it's like I don't feel bad.
I have only seen my mom, and I was like, "Are you okay, Mom?" She just knew. She knew she was totally okay.
I can't get over her. I can't
underneath her breath.
Get over her face, like how she thinks that she is an American fucking hero, dude. She really does. She thinks that she American God-given treasure.
She does, all the time. She would do that for anything else, but definitely today. But she was so super confident. My mom, she has this thing where she can see. I mean, even down to the name of like the capsule
being tortoise. I know you spoke to all of your fans about that the capsule's named tortoise, the feather on the side, that the symbol of Blue Origin, all of those gave you confidence that this was the right thing for you to do, correct?
Yeah, because I just asked for a sign from the heavens, from my angels, and they're like, well, here's the feather, which is what your mother calls you, and if that's not enough, the capsule's named Tortoise, which is the second nickname that your mother calls you. And I'm like, okay, I'm going. Yeah. I got the message, and I'm gonna get the message.
How many nicknames does Katy Perry's mom have for her? And then they told me atmosphere, and I was like, that's crazy, because my mom used to call me atmosphere all the time growing up.
Before I let you get back to your family, I just have to ask you, describe for us, because you're so brilliant at putting, words together and describing moments that we can all appreciate later. How would you describe the moment when you took off and then the moment you landed?
The moment, I mean, it is the highest high, and it is...
How can you describe such an exciting 11 minutes? She's taken aback because of how profound.
To the unknown, trust, And this whole journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing. I couldn't recommend this experience more. This is like up there with all the...
Dude, I don't you didn't even, it's not like you did a spacewalk or anything. Do you literally, from my understanding, you probably did like, I would say motion training tests, like the you did enough of like basic astronaut shit. Good for you, Katy Perry. You were also up there for 11 minutes and you're still wearing makeups. You have eyeliner on.
You know, different
I can't get over the makeups. That is what kills me the most, is that she has a full face on and it's not remotely smeared.
learned in my life, from meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up there because what you're doing is you're finding...
She's got
you're
eyelashes on. She's got falsies on. I just noticed. I wanted to say she had false eyelashes on, but I couldn't tell from this angle until I saw the little butterflies out here.
Finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself.
How did those stay on during the flight? What? Did she maybe get makeup? Did her makeup redone? But when she... it looked like... Unless maybe they did makeup like halfway through, but like after they got off, possibly. Because like what?
Yourself on this
I know
journey,
for a fact.
and then you're feeling the love when you come.
I know for a fact she had this exact makeup on when she got on. So it's probably movie magic, and I would say they reapplied. I would say that they got them down. I don't know, because it was live, wasn't it? Maybe somebody else was taking an interview and then Katy Perry was getting her makeup done and then like vice versa. I don't know. The eyelashes is really what's throwing me off, because how the fuck would those stay on? I know she had makeup on during the thing, because she had it on before. I would say that she definitely probably got it retouched before the interview. Before this interview, I would say she definitely got it retouched. Had to have. Because, like, how the fuck do you have false eyelashes on in space? Or not in space, necessarily. I mean, that's weird, too. Like, how... But, like I would think, like... while you were going... Like, those bitches... The velocity going up would blow them up for sure, I would think. Or a space guy, or a space expert. A space guy.
Come down for sure, and you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that strong divine feminine right now.
By the way, you're such a badass. I love that the month of April, you're like, I'm going to space and I'm launching my tour. I mean, it's really incredible. Now I know I'm asking this question.
Oh my god, dude. I really think that she's like, I really wish you hadn't brought that up. I really wish you hadn't brought that up right now, because I was really trying to avoid that right because she's people are mad at her because they realize that Dr. Luke has been credited on her new album that she is touring. I feel like I'm gonna listen to her response, but to me this looks like a face of discomfort. But I mean, it is her tour, so you'd think she'd want to promote it.
Asking this question for your fans. Will you write a song about this experience?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Okay.
And not only that,
so
I got to
the reporter saved her.
Reveal my set list for the tour on a butterfly. How apropos!
Incredible.
Just flying in space. I don't know if anyone's ever.
In space.
I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. So
I don't know if anybody cares.
Just
there's a lot of things that you have done first. You are now officially an astronaut, and let me just tell you, on behalf of everyone here at Blue Origin, our webcast, and everyone, all of these...
Is she officially an astronaut? Do I have to call her an astronaut? Because I would rather not. I'd rather call her... I don't know. It's just her name. Not astronaut Perry. She's not... She was in there... She was up in there for at most... So it's really, the jury's still out on how long she was up there, but at most it was only 11 minutes. My guy in chat saying 3. I've heard 5. I've heard 7, and I've heard 11. I've heard anywhere from 3 to 11 at this point. So no more than 11.
All of these individuals that put this incredible thing on, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your experience.
It's a 10 out of 10. That's my review.
10 out of 10.
You
There
definitely go for it. 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Katie. Congratulations. All right, you guys. So many fun moments that we'll continue to see as we get the foot.
My goodness gracious. She's, like I said, the silliest. And just a feather. That makes sense why her mom called her feather, because she knew she was going to be the silliest goose to go in space. It was a prophecy. Oh, so this guy, he made an appearance earlier. He just has all these on here. He's live right now? Anyway, I just wanted to plug this guy. The launch pad. He's got all kinds of clips about space exploration. It's pretty neat. Okay. He is my source for these videos because he's the only one that didn't fucking react to it like a dumbass. I'm just kidding, that's what I'm doing. That's why I didn't want any other reaction on it, because I wanted to react to it.
I just have to have a moment with the ground. Let me just appreciate the ground for just a second.
Why does everybody do that? You guys, you weren't up there that long. And also, according to what I made up, you've already been off of it once and have had your makeup retouched.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I'm so proud. So proud of you.
On over. I am so.
I'm still floating.
I
can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
I'm so proud of you. And I know that I speak for the collective because you have been so honest. You've been so vulnerable. And I spoke to your best friend prior to you taking off. And I asked her why it was.
Okay, so I saw a clip and Oprah was fucking sobbing before Gayle King got on there. I don't really know who Gayle King is. I don't know. I think I'm a little too either young or dumb to know who Gayle King is. So I don't know who that is, but it sounds familiar. I mean, I don't know. Someone in I would assume in like the talk show world or something like that, news world, something like that. She's friends with Oprah, so.
Why it was so important for you to do this, and she said she said so she didn't have to hear you say, "I wish I would have done that."
That's so true.
But now, Gayle King, you are
so true.
officially an astronaut. How do you feel?
I still can't accept that word, but I will say, I can't even believe what I saw when somebody calls this a ride. This was not a ride. What happened to us was not a ride. This was a bona fide freaking flight. And our instructor, we were so well prepared. So every noise we
I get it, you're going to space. It's a big fucking deal. I'm probably downplaying it a lot. I would make a big goddamn deal about it if I went to space too. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, I wouldn't. But at the same time, it's like, I think it takes some of the fun out of it. Just a little bit. Like, here's the thing. I think I figured it out. I figured it out. It's not cool that they went into space. It's very cool. That's very cool. I would be very excited. So their excitement makes total sense. It's the fact that they're being treated and also acting like they're some sort of heroes. Because, like, I'm not sure what they did other than, like she said, have really good instructors and have enough money to do this and be, well, yeah, be rich and famous. So have enough money to do this and be famous. So I don't know. You didn't do much, Miss Gale. I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't know. This is Oprah's bestie, I guess. Apparently, Oprah was friends with other people she shouldn't be friends with, so I don't know if I even trust that. So.
Noise we heard, we knew, but the flight instructor said that I am her best success story. Why? Because she's never had somebody go through the course who's terrified of flying. Everybody who's gone through the course is somebody that it's been a lifelong dream. They wanted to do it. So she said, I'm her best success story. I'm so proud of me right now. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it.
I was just going to say, prior to the launch,
I mean,
you said
go through training, right? You go through like the the pressure training for like when you're being shot up and when you're coming. Like I get it, like how to brace yourself and stuff. Isn't that it? I mean, like, because they don't get in and out of the pod, like other than when they're getting in and out to aboard and get off. I mean, so they really just trained to brace themselves. I mean, am I crazy? I don't think I am. I think that's yeah. So very good job. I think I could brace myself pretty well too. I might need to train a little bit, but my bracing days just aren't far behind me. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go to space.
you said that you would be so proud of yourself if you went through with this, and you did. What was the best part, Gail?
It's oddly quiet when you get up there. It's really quiet and peaceful. And you look down at the planet and you think, that's where we came from? And to me, it's such a reminder about how we
I think they did unhook, because Katy Perry has a picture of the flower in space. So they do unhook their harness and float around in the pod, I think. Let's look. Looks like maybe yes. So there you go. You braced yourself and you floated. And I wish I could do those things. I'm sure I could, given the opportunity. I wish I had the opportunity to do those things in space, to brace myself and float.
About how we need to do better, be better.
That might be me.
Do better, be better human beings.
And what do you mean by that?
Processing. Well, it's so nasty and so vitriolic nowadays. And I mean, if everybody could experience that peace that we had up there and the kindness and what it takes to do what we did, all the people that it took to get us up there and get us back safely, I'll never ever.
It feels like I'm shitting on Gail King. So I'm going to find more videos of Katy Perry, so it just seems like I'm shitting on her. Because I don't know Gail King. Jeff Bezos falling in a hole. I think I do know what you're talking about, but I will look it up because it's hilarious. I'm gonna look it up on just Bing. I need a better search engine. I just realized this is Bing. That's crazy. I'm not gonna change it right now though. I gotta change it to Yahoo. Does Yahoo even exist anymore? Or didn't they sell? Okay. Oh yeah, Jefe Bezos falling in hole. I was like, what am I searching again? I want a video, please. Was it just that one? That's why you have to. Where is it? Is it on YouTube? He's livid. Oh wait, no, that was good. I was restarting for no new reason. It's gonna happen again anyway. I did it again. I like how like nobody helps him until the last possible second too. Like they're right there, and like only until like this guy reaches out. He's like, oh. That was a really good watch. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay. I know, I need something else. Literally anything else. I'll get I'll get is this already in it? What is this? I was gonna say before I make fun of his. I'd rather have Firefox, yeah, I'll just get Firefox. I was gonna say I'll just get Internet Explorer, but I think this might be Internet Explorer. I really don't know.
Never, ever.
Alright, I need to stop shitting on Gail King. I already said I'd stop doing it.
Got it?
Okay, so
1, 2.
whenever I was shit talking earlier, dude, I take it all back, okay? Because because when I said that they trained to brace themselves and to float, clearly in those 11 minutes, they had trained very hard for these 11 minutes. They were being very productive up there.
Got it? 1, 2, 3. Taking up space! Tamir!
You could not have,
Tamir's in space!
because you could not have said it better. Taking up space.
It's okay. Leave Flynn up there.
Well, that's very pretty.
Flynn, I gotcha. I gotcha.
And there's Katy Perry with her little flower.
Flynn. Gotcha. Proud of you, Flynn. Flynn, can I have? Oh, the moon! You guys, I have to tell you, look at the moon. That's amazing.
Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my gosh.
American heroes, guys.
Oh my God.
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Now it's time to pick out.
It's for you, Katy Perry.
Oh my God.
And I won't forget the women who were in space.
whoa,
11
whoa.
minutes.
That's amazing.
And floated around.
5, 4.
I was like, man, that was probably cringy. And then I was like, yeah, it's fine. Because
Got it?
whatever these guys were doing, so I'm probably fine.
Got it? 1, 2, 3. Flynn, I gotcha.
She had her little paper thing.
You guys, I tell you, look at this. It's amazing. Look at the blue. Okay.
I thought it was going to show. Nope, it's the same bit. Okay. uh... That's a fair point. Because like I was saying something kind of to that effect earlier. I was like, but like not really with the door per se. I was just like, I would assume they did some movie magic or something. Just for educational dolphins, for educational purposes, we will watch this video.
Pay attention.
Also, it appears to have funny memes in it, and I like funny memes.
Oh,
It helps me digest material.
Lift off.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant
Dick!
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard.
Oh my God.
He went to space this week. She's an astronaut. No, she's not. We're going to cover that in just a second. But Gayle King was on TV right after her little space trip. And she decided to rip into people that said she didn't actually go to space. It seems a little on edge for her.
What do you think when people say, oh, it's frivolous? Number one, they call it a ride, which I find very irritating because they never say men went for a ride.
I have to stop. Men flew your dick rocket. You flew up into space in a little dick rocket. You weren't piloting anything. You weren't providing any service to the actual craft itself.
That's what I said. They brace themselves. They brace themselves very well. Don't be mean.
You were a you're tourists. That's like me booking a commercial flight and saying I flew the plane. You didn't. Men flew the remotely operated the rocket and designed it and created it. So yes, it was a ride for you.
What do you say to people who think that this was frivolous or just a ride? I think the message that it sends is very, very powerful. And the people that say that, by the way, weren't there.
I don't know what that message is. What is that?
You're so powerful. That's right. You're exactly right. The only people that were there...
I'm glad I watched this video because I didn't know this interview existed, so...
were Hollywood celebrities like the Kardashians and Katy Perry.
And to think, I just said I was done shitting on Gayle.
If you're going to sit here and demand to be taken seriously, we demand to be taken seriously, well, maybe don't do this after your craft lands back on the Earth, which, if the official story is to be believed, we'll get to that in just a second, was only in space for 3 minutes. Oh, wow. What a valiant...
Hey, our boy in chat. I heard somebody else report 11 minutes. This guy also says 3 minutes.
Katie! Woo!
I heard other reports of 11 minutes. I heard some reports of 5 minutes, but this guy says 3 minutes, just like the other guy did.
She kissed the earth. Okay. She kissed the earth and she liked it. Now, let me ask a question here. Here's
Deploy from the
footage.
crew capsule. Those are like...
I love all the Katy Perry jokes that have come from this. That's one of the good things.
The guide parachutes. There we go. The drone
Of them.
parachutes. Just free falling right there until there's...
Footage of them allegedly screaming as this craft returns to Earth. I'm going to tell you what sparks a lot of conspiracy theories. Number one, this doesn't look like a pleasant landing. The median age of these women, oh, this is going to get me in trouble, is like 60. And this seems like a really, this seems like a tough, that seems like a tough landing. Seems like some of these ladies that are definitely past their prime might not be able to crawl out of their little folding chairs that they're sitting in too easily from that. But they all did. But more importantly, I want to bring attention to the actual craft itself.
Oh, so they did train for something, the landing. I think that was clear too. I was also considering them bracing themselves for the landing, though, as well. They braced. That's why they were fine, Sir Benny, because they trained on how to brace themselves very well.
Why exactly does the little dickhead that they're in have absolutely no signs of re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere? This is something that the internet...
Although it is funny, I don't know if I can dote on the phallic rocket language. Just kidding, it's funny. It's fine.
Is asking, you see there, clean as a whistle, that pod. And this is what a pod looks like when it's, well, returned from space. Right here. Here's the Dragon X capsule. Here's a good example. This, the reason why there are so many photos of it is because they just saved a bunch of astronauts who were stuck in space. You can see the thing is burnt to hell. Then maybe this is beyond, like maybe they returned from higher orbit, right? I mean, they certainly did not go.
Yeah, I was like, it seemed pretty clean too. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm in conspiracy theories. He's starting to get me.
That high into the sky. You can see that they they return from like space into the Earth's atmosphere chars like a marshmallow, like a burnt marshmallow, these spacecrafts. Why does it look so clean exactly? Why? I don't know. There's some other questions that are leading people to ask questions about all this. Number one, Gail King, you're not an astronaut. According to the FAA, rules say that the Blue Origin crew does not qualify as astronauts because they didn't do anything. The ship was entirely controlled from the ground.
Thank you. I was wondering about that. Yeah. So they don't qualify as astronauts.
According to the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, all of the women are not astronauts at all. Their 3-minute joyride on the Dick Rocket did not allow them to become astronauts because, according to the rules, you have to actually do something other than take selfies. Which is all that they did. And they were really happy about it. This is what was accomplished.
3, taking up space!
This is what was accomplished on their mission to space. Okay? Space. All right. So they brought like flowers and stuff and took a lot of photos of themselves. Anyway, everyone's saying like this is garbage. One, you're not astronauts. Two, did this even happen? But you're definitely not astronauts, okay? That's something that we can prove. Let's talk about like the thing that we can definitely prove. The capsule was controlled from the ground, flies autonomously from launch until landing. This means the members can't have performed any actions essential to public safety. Too bad. Nothing contributed to human space flight safety. Therefore, you are not an astronaut. You are literally just taking up space. Okay. But then we get into the real nuts and bolts here. What's going on in this video? Very curious here.
I swear I hadn't seen this video before. Before I've never seen this video. We're just he's making a lot of the same points that I've made, so I just want to make sure that it's made clear. This is the first time I've seen this.
So here we have a video of the capsule door opening from the inside.
I think that is clear because I didn't really believe the conspiracy theory, and now I kind of do. So because of this video, so there you go. And also those points I didn't make, but like some of the points about just doesn't matter.
What's that now? So the dingbats, ding-dongs, bimbos, journalists, feminists, actresses, and pop stars who are trapped inside of this little dickhead capsule can open the door from the inside, a door that opens inward. That doesn't seem like a really wise safety protocol. Like, so could they have just opened it up in space? So what you're telling me here is they just had a doorknob and they can just swing it open in space? Seems like a very bad safety procedure. That wouldn't have ended well for everyone. Maybe it would have ended well for us.
They were very well trained, sir. They were trained to brace themselves. So now we have 3 things. Okay? They were trained to brace themselves very, very well. That includes going downs. They were trained to float. They floated very well. They were trained to not touch the doorknob whilst in space. They were told that is very bad and don't do that or you'll die.
Here on Earth. But then something remarkable happens in this video. The minder, whatever little androgynous lady here next to Jeff Bezos, runs up and says, "Don't open the door! Don't do that." Watch. Don't open it. Don't open it. Oh. So then Jeff Bezos goes and gets some fake tool. So they literally open the door. They get told not to open the door.
That's so weird, yeah.
Jeff Bezos gets some like fake prop and then opens it up. What?
They were all in full makeup as well. Which
now
I thought was weird the whole time. And it kept getting my attention. I was like, it's so weird that they're in full makeup. I was like, Katy Perry has eyelashes on.
Maybe, okay, so like the
I think I'm in this conspiracy theory. This one's got me, guys.
The most generous observance of all this is that maybe they just wanted to give Jeff Bezos, like, because he paid billions of dollars to like create this company. Maybe they just wanted to give him his like little on-camera moment, you know? But the more nefarious opinion of all of this is that this isn't how you design a spacecraft. Typical spacecraft have doors that open outwards and require a team of technicians working from the outside to unlock them, especially after a trip to space. It doesn't look like a pressurized hatch to me. More like a flimsy door.
Yeah, that makes way more. It's a pressurized hatch. Yeah. That is silly.
Another commented, pretty sure pressurized doors don't open inwards. The capsule looks like inflatable tent. And the only footage they showed of this was the weightlessness part, which you can achieve.
Well, like, even on a plane, there's the emergency lever, right? But that's the only way to... I mean, it's just, like, it's the same... It's... I imagine it's similar. It's not exactly the same. But... yeah, it's a pressurized cabin.
In a plane. There's been, for now 100 years, you've been able to be weightless in a plane, right?
He's
it's the advent of flight.
He's saying that right now, yeah.
You can descend at a quick pace, no matter how high you are, and you'll be weightless for a time. There's a flight that's pretty famous that does this. It's like a military aircraft. It goes really high up, and then it comes down, and that the end of that parabola, you're able to be weightless, right? So you're able to, then you don't feel gravity acting upon you because the plane is falling faster than gravity. Is that what happened here?
Maybe.
Did they film them in something other than like out in outer space? Because you can see their hair and you can see their hair and stuff. You can see them behaving in a weightless. Clearly they're in some type of environment where they are weightless. Here, it'd take a lot of Hollywood production to be able to pull this off. This is not a water tank, right? So
I also thought it was weird, like, in the footage. This is me saying this. Like, when I was watching it earlier, I didn't say this earlier, but now watching. Isn't it weird how they were responding to, like, the stuff outside? Like, they mentioned the moon, and, like, they were like, and, like, looked outside for, like, it did not feel like that. I understand they were not up there for very long. But if I'm up in space, I'm, like, out there, I'm looking at space. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking out the window and shit, like, most of the time, I think. Like, I would float around probably from window to window and look out the window. I mean, that's just me, but it seems like most of them are worried about flipping and turning, which would make sense if they were just in some sort of weightless environment and they knew that whatever outside wasn't real.
Oh,
We're told to be like, oh, look at the moon.
What exactly is going on here? I don't know. But sure as hell is making the entire internet say, nope, this is all fake. Who else thinks that the Blue Origin flight was Hollywood fake? You can tell it's fake produced soundstage. Lighting and shadows are all wrong. Show me the actual interior cameras of the all-female crew. I don't believe that they are actually in there. Even then, Hollywood production capacity still fake them into the interior. Pretty sure that the Blue Origin launch is fake. It doesn't even look real. The real question is, why are we going through all the trouble? Is it a distraction from something? Why does Blue Origin liftoffs look fake? Like totally AI. Can we all agree that the Blue Origin capsule looks completely fake?
I don't think all this would be a distraction for Katy Perry specifically. Like, I don't think that every her specifically is what I mean. But, like, maybe there is, like, maybe they all have something to distract from a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm fully in on this conspiracy theory now. I'm gonna go get my little tinfoil hat. I'm gonna make it into a little fedora. I'm gonna be a detective. A conspiracy theorist detective.
Looks completely fake. Absolutely 100% fake. Blue Origin, what a bunch of losers. There is definitive proof that the Blue Origin mission was faked. Oh, yeah. I mean,
it looks weird.
There it is. This is the door opening, the hatch door opening, right? I don't know, man. Seems like a pretty massive liability. And what happens to this pod? Like, what happens to this thing what happens if like, something goes wrong? You have a crew that can't operate anything or fly anything.
Also a very fair point, because I was gonna say earlier, that I would assume that when their instructor or somebody was on the flight, but it looked like they were all just goofing off. Like, it didn't seem like anybody had a care in the world, like they were really like paying attention, making sure everything was cool, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, if it's a trained professional, on the other hand, sorry, I keep pausing, but if it's a trained professional, on the other hand, like, maybe they wouldn't be worried because, like, they know what to look for, but at the same time, like, you think they would have a little bit more caution about them, like, they wouldn't just be, like, doing flips and shit.
They're just going to be stuck there. There goes the door.
Also, according to him, all 5 of them were just, like, regular people, so
No, no,
Like,
no, no.
not regular people, like celebrities, but like not somebody qualified to fly anything in space or to man anything or be able to handle any sort of equipment or make sure that nobody's gonna die.
Yet. Seems like you're gonna run up against like some real physics here, some real problems in all of this. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to Gail King, who's so upset about everybody calling her out for being a fraud. Sorry, not sorry.
It's pretty nuts. I don't know. Yeah, I'm down it. I fell into it. Hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist now. Oh man. Yeah, that was nuts. Well, let me say something real quick. I would really have to mess with my settings in order to not dox myself. Because unfortunately, I have to No. No, because I already sent it to myself. I don't have to dox myself. Or mess with my settings. If you want to hear about... Oh, CGI. The Earth is flat, fake news, CGI. I mean, clearly my mind is open to anything. So I'm fully in the conspiracies now. Let's see. What else does I had this running joke TikToks and one of my YouTube shorts where it's like it was the meme where it was like my mom and the like Eminem song, and then you point and you do a picture of like your parent, and it morphs your face to be like how much you look like that parent. And I did mine with Alex Jones. And I got 82%. Apparently I look a lot like Alex Jones. I lost a viewer from that rant, but I think it was worth it. Listen, what I'll say about Alex Jones is he's batshit banana bonkers, but a broken clock is right. Like, once or twice a day or something. Not maybe, that's too many. Way less than that. But for Alex Jones is a special kind of clock. He's a cuckoo clock that only is right, like, every leap year or something. He did I will give him credit for this is gonna sound nuts. Bear with me. I will give Alex Jones credit for the weird ass footage he got of Bohemian Grove. Do you know about that? That shit is nuts. And I will say, I don't know if they're sacrificing babies or anything like that. I don't know if they're doing all that. I think that's a little crazy. Yeah, I don't know if they're doing all that. I think that's a little crazy. But I mean, in terms of a bunch of weirdos out there wearing robes and like burning effigies and shit, like, yeah, they're guilty as hell of that. Yeah. That was way early. Way early on in YouTube timeline. I think that was before YouTube actually. I think it was too. I think it was like I think he recorded it when did YouTube come out? I think he recorded it in 2002, I want to say. Why do I know that? I hope I'm wrong. Oh, Elizabeth said she's building a Lego set. That's nice. What kind of Lego set? Is it like a flower or like an old car, or is it based off of a movie? Or Legos are fun. 2006-ish. Okay. I'm glad I didn't know the exact year. I really am. I'm glad I didn't know the exact year that Alex Jones recorded the Bohemian Grove clip. It makes me feel better. It's a Wicked set. That's lovely. I love that for you. That sounds like a lovely little way to spend your night. Oh. Let's see. I don't know, dude. I don't really want to cover the indies and stuff. Now there's other people watching, and now I'm nervous. So maybe I just won't do that. I'm building Glinda. Oh, cute. Yeah, and that's gonna bring down the girly vibes too, because she is very anti-girly. She's not a good girly, and this one's over here building beautiful Lego sets, and we love her for that. And I don't want to harsh I don't want to harsh the vibes. She's not like that, but she's just very hateful to other women, I've noticed. Yes, we are. We are holding space for girlies. Oh, you mean you've seen worse than Anissa? Yes. I have two. I have two. But I also didn't know she was as bad as she was until I started looking into it. And then I got sad. So but it's fine. Like I vaguely knew about the Chris Ray Gun stuff, but then when I started looking more into it, like I didn't know how mean she was to like Chris's girlfriend. Is there more to that I don't know about? Like is there a reason that she wouldn't like her other than her being Chris's girlfriend, or is that where I would assume she would also say she's kidding, but it's like not in very good fun in my opinion. Seems rather harsh the way she's being, but I also have an open mind and could see how maybe she was just like kidding and misunderstood. So um I would be sad if my friend said that about me. Oh. I think the girly left. We still hold space for you, girl. I don't know. I really am open to. Eric can tell you. I am very much so open to any other opinions. This is a open-minded chat. Oh. We don't judge anybody for their personal thoughts and opinions. I think it's in July. A creator clash, I think. Like, I can't lie when Glinda has so many intricate pieces. It's low-key annoying, but Legos. Girl, that's so cool. Is it at Walmart or something? Because I kind of want one now. I haven't. My daughter really wants to. Well, she's my stepdaughter. She really wants to watch Wicked, and I would like to show her. So, we could. And then, the little guy loves Legos, so maybe we could combine two of their special interests. It is. It's very far from now. I can't say that I'm not excited. Dude, it is a good event, bro. And it's a peak idea too. Like, it's a peak idea. Content creators duking it out. Duking it out. I will say that the best version of it, but the most unhinged version of it, a Lego stream would be the best. That would be the best. I think that sometimes I might just do like just chatting and crafting stream, something like that, and we can watch like cool. I don't know. Maybe we can review like more laid back stuff like silly reality TV or something like that, and do crafts or Legos. Like once a week, have like a silly fun stream. I think that'd be cool. But I think it can be at Walmart. I'm not sure. My friend got it for me. Oh, that's so sweet. I've been going through a lot lately, so I needed a distress. Well, I'm so sorry that you're going through it, sis. I hope things get better, whatever it is. And that's very sweet that she got you that, and I'm glad that it's helping you de-stress. You deserve it. Let's see, what was I? Oh, yeah. It's a peak idea, the Creator Clash. It really is. And listen, Keemstar is an unhinged individual, and I do not co-sign anything that comes out of that man's mouth or anything that he has done. That being said, yes, he's very unhinged. Okay, that's why his version of the Creator Clash, Happy Punch, is that much more entertaining because it's exactly what makes that idea so funny to me. Is that like you get two YouTubers that are beefing into the ring just to duke it out. And Happy Punch is really the only thing that anything like that has happened on. Creator Clash hasn't really done that yet. Ian's tried, like, in a joking way, but they're more serious. So, I don't think that they're gonna have actual beefing YouTubers in the ring anytime soon. But Keem does not care. Keem will have anybody in that ring if they agree to it. He actually encourages it. People that are in the middle of actual beefs, he will seek out and be like, "Will you please fight for me?" Look at me acting silly over here. Oh my goodness. There are a few people I follow in this Creator Clash. Is there anybody like with like beef? Miv, Will, Nerf, and AB's wife. Yeah, I know Lena. Last year I knew Mike Tyson beat Jake Paul was so dumb. It was indeed very dumb. That's a dumb idea. It's like, do you I don't know, dude. Like, I don't want my belief in Mike Tyson to go down. And Jake Paul is way younger than him. And so it's like, why would anybody just let me believe that Mike Tyson would win that fight? Okay? Because, like, if I had remembered, been in the mindset when Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson, which is what I was before I saw him fight Jake Paul, then everything would have been fine. And I could have kept doing that too, and that would have been sick. So, yeah. I wouldn't have to come to the reality that he's old now, and Jake Paul is not. And he's way douchey. Do douchier? Way douchey. He's just a douchey guy. So many people know this. How many? Oh, who do you know? I don't know. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's been any. That's kind of my point. Is like I don't think there's been any crazy beef in any of them, like fighter v fighter, other than maybe like Chris and Froggy like personally didn't have a beef. If anything, you could say that like there was an imaginary made up beef by the public between Chris and iDubbbz, and they weren't even the ones they weren't fighting each other. Chris ended up fighting somebody he did not know he was gonna fight, and really it wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's the only thing close that I could think of. Happy Punch always has like some silly, stupid element too. Like Keem is just like he's an unhinged guy, and so he always have to have something extra. Like what was it, Ice Poseidon and Brandon Buckingham, like legitimately like had like a problem with each other, and then I think they made it up after the fact or something. I don't know. That also could have been just made up in general, or I could be misremembering. I hope not. Oh, I knew a lot of people last year, actually, and a lot of people. That's funny because a lot of people say that that was the one that nobody knew, but I knew a lot of people in the last Creator Clash. Trisha, Trisha v Ethan, that would be so good. I would watch that. I would watch that. I think that Trisha would also win. I don't think that Ethan would fight back. So, and I know that Trisha would very much so like use that to her advantage. So, I think Ethan would think that maybe he could go out there and reason with her, and then, yeah, his hands are too little, dude. Trisha is busy. She's literally pregnant with baby number 3 and on her tour. Yeah, and she's on SNL and he's not. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I am just kidding. She is a busy bee, though. She is a busy bee. I cannot believe she was on SNL. It's like a fever dream to me. Good for her, though. That's awesome. She also, isn't she like in like 3 other projects now? Like I heard she's like doing a bunch of reality TV work right now. Who would Gila fight? That's a good question. Probably Anissa now, right? Are they in the same weight class, do you think? Yeah. I don't know how. The height guy said that Gila was 5'8". I don't know how tall Anissa is. So, I would say that Gila would probably have some reach on her at the very least, though. She's probably got some arms on her. I didn't watch her. I have a bucket list of things to do, watching every single SNL episode in order. That sounds fun. I need to catch up on SNL too. There's a gnat in here. I'm sorry. I'm not just like waving at nothing. I don't know. I think that maybe one of the reasons that Ethan said, "Hey guys, wait to say anything about the content cop," is because I think he possibly watched the end and he's like having some sort of inner crisis, I would say. The thinnest layer of the earth? Correct. Oh, thank you. I got a point. I love her. She's Oh man. Yeah, I hope that Ethan's having a conversation with himself. I really just think that I don't think that he's that crazy either. Like I think that like a lot of the things that have been happening like have been happening to him, but I don't think that I think that him lashing out like he has been and being so angry and saying some of the things that he said and being so impulsive and making some rash decisions and that all that like nasty nonsense that he's been doing is because of how because of everything that's going on with him. I really do. I hope that yeah, things get better. Because like people really did like falsely call CPS on his kids, like that happened, and that was awful. But dude, I love Trisha. I wish that that wasn't a thing too, because he was like, he was living our girly again, and then all of a sudden, I don't remember what happened, but he was back on the get fucked Trisha train, and that makes me sad because I love our girl. I also love Tana. I love Tana so much, and it's embarrassing because I know that everybody hates her, but I think she's cool. I think she's done a lot of growing, which is why I like her now. Didn't she do something recently though that like that was not good? Or am I mistaken? I don't know. I just think that she's grown a lot. And I like Tana. I'm going to have to watch the Content Cop tonight or tomorrow. When she was with the Vlog Squad David Dobrik, I think I thought Trisha was annoying. But she's so girly pop now. Oh, I kind of thought like I never watched the Vlog Squad. I kind of like thought I was too cool for David Dobrik, even though I wasn't probably. But I remember feeling bad for Trisha after the fact, like after everything came out. And then like Frenemies came out. Really, I wasn't like I remember everybody like putting allegations against Trisha. That's all I knew about Trisha, and like telling her, "Oh no, girl, you're good." I wasn't saying like I really don't think that I was like I was at the time I was like a kid, and so I think I was just like, and the vlog squad was really popular like with everybody around me, and I was just trying to be like the edgy cool girl. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like the regular girls. Like I don't like what you guys like. I don't like David Dobrik. So like, girl, no. It is not like that at all. I feel you. Dude, when Liza and David broke up, you could not convince me that Liza wanted to say more about it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I mean, I don't know. There's probably more to say about it. I would maybe, but I don't. You're saying she wanted to or she didn't want to? Because I would say that a lot of people, I don't know about Liza, but I would say that a lot of people are under some sort of NDA or something. Because I know there was a reason that Jeff couldn't talk for a while. Wanted to, okay, yeah. That's what I thought you were saying. I think I misread it. Oh. Well. Oh. I think that Anissa is going to bring down the girly pop mood, and I want to keep it light with Katy Perry. Maybe not going into space. Oh, Eric said I'm going to have to watch the Content Cop tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, watch it all the way through for sure. Makes me want to have a hot dog. Makes me want to have a hot dog real bad. It's very patriotic of you. Yeah, it ends. I liked the ending. It really. I was the audience that it was. It knew Ian knew what he was doing with that last 5 minutes. As well as like, he knew who he was appealing to. Definitely. And even in. Yeah. It was like nostalgia overload. I don't know why, but Jennifer Coolidge and Trisha Paytas are like the same person to me. They're very similar. They're both like beautiful, like apple cheek blonde bombshells. So I feel you, girl. I get the connection. Sabrina Carpenter also has a similar like face shape, and the bangs too. But yeah, Eric, if you're still here, you really do need to watch the Content Cop. I love Sabrina Carpenter. She also has my whole heart. She's the best. She's so pretty. Yeah, you definitely need to watch that tonight or tomorrow. Especially just like really I would say the center, if you know what's been going on with it, which still watch it. I'm not telling you not to watch it. But if you know what's been going on with the whole Ethan Hassan thing, I think after Ethan goes live tomorrow, I'm going to cover it, yeah. And then depending on his response and if anything else comes out on the iDubbbz front, then I also want to hear from Hila as well. I want to hear from Hila if she feels any different about the girly, because my heart goes out to her for real. Like, she has been betrayed by an actual friend, and I know how that feels. It sucks. So, and she looked actually devastated and made me sad for her. So, I want to see if she has lightened up anymore since seeing the ending as well. Or maybe if Anissa has said anything to her on Twitter or anything like that, or because let me tell you, Anissa can get mean. I don't know if she has any recently, but she has gotten very mean. So in the past. So if she comes out and says something, I don't know. It's just we'll wait, but I'm definitely gonna cover it. Yeah. Probably, yeah. I'll cover it the next time I stream. I'll try to stream Saturday, I think. Saturday night. I don't know about Easter. Oh man, I should because it's 420. It's Easter 420, guys. That's sick. I think I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, Blaze it. Easter 420. Easter Bunny Blaze it time. That's gonna be the tits. My my friend has a very small, bigger than mine. Mine's very small. But I didn't want I didn't want anybody to think that I was like, I didn't mean to. His channel is really cool. I didn't mean to like. I'm not trying to not hype up my boy. I am definitely hyping up my boy. I just didn't want anybody to think that I was like, saying I grabbed like big YouTube. My friend might be in town, and he has a small channel, like I have a small channel, so he could maybe join the 420 stream, and his wife, if they want. I set up the projector in the living room, and we've got the Xbox hooked up to it right now, and it's pretty sick. You can watch, or you can play Fortnite on the big screen in full Technicolor. That's pretty crazy. So, I like Frank. Yeah, I love Frank Ocean. Where is Frank anyway? Oh. No, I'm just kidding. I know nowhere knows where Frank is. Oh. But Elizabeth, you are very sweet, and I hope you come back. I'll be honest, part of the reason that I've stayed on a little bit longer is because I've enjoyed chatting with you guys. But I should probably get off, because for me it's 1:30. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it's 1:30 in the morning for me. So I should probably get off here. But I was having fun talking, so I hope to see you Saturday. No problem. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'll see you next time. Elizabeth, I hope to see you next time too, girl. You're super cool. And you build cool Legos. And also, I wish I could see your Lego when it's done. Maybe it will correspond. We'll figure that out. But we're holding space. Just like how we hold space for Trevor. But he has a big boy job at a dispensary. So he has to get sleep. But we hold space for him too. Oh. All right. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you being here and being so nice. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.